else out there feel like you are swimming in sugar and junk food? I know I do. If you know me already, you know how much I enjoy feeding my family nourishing and healthy foods. But did we get celery in our stockings this year? No, we didn't. So we had a very traditional American Thanksgiving and anniversary and Christmas this year, which means that we are all sick and crazy. This is Rebekah Harmon with Wow Foods, and I'm looking for some encouragement and some accountability. Getting back on the bandwagon for nutrition is something that most families have to do every January. And this year, as I was contemplating and pondering how I could bring my family from a processed foods diet more towards whole foods, gently but efficiently this year, I was considering a video diary to help me remember that we're making progress, especially on those really tough days. And it occurred to me that I might not be the only woman who let her family eat crap over the holidays and who wants to make some changes in January. And I thought maybe somebody out there could benefit from seeing that you're not the only mother whose parents think you're crazy and neighbors think you're ridiculous for serving your kids raisins and quinoa instead of candy bars. So, for the whole internet to see, we are the Harmons, and this is our transition. Okay, Jonathan, Hannah, and Dana, and these are my 3 oldest kids, and over the last couple of weeks we've been eating a lot of sugar and not feeling very well. So, Jonathan, how have you been feeling?
Not very good. But I had a lot of tummy aches and I also puked up yesterday.
Yeah. And what happens when you feel like you've had too much sugar?
I start getting tummy aches and stuff like that.
And do you feel like you have too much wild and crazy energy?
Not all the time.
And what's going on right here around your face?
I have a big rash.
Yeah, we've got really, really dry skin and kind of a rashy eczema thing going on. So Hannah, how about you? When you eat too many desserts, or how have you been feeling? Tell the camera.
And I have a very sore throat.
Yeah, for the last couple of weeks we've had that cough that we just can't kick. And Dana, how have you been feeling? Good? I think the correct answer would be grumpy. Okay, listen. Our 2-year-old has had a problem being happy the last couple of days, and we've seen so many fits that I can't even keep count anymore. Do you sometimes get grumpy?
No.
No, never. I also have a newborn. He's 1 month old, and he's a very, very fussy baby at this point, spitting up a lot, has a very tight tummy, and he's cranky quite often after he eats, and I attribute that to classic American diet with just lots of things that I'm eating that's making his stomach upset. I also purposefully did not wear makeup today so that I could show you that my complexion has been trashed over the last couple of weeks, and I'm dealing with acne and really heavy bags under my eyes, and I am really anxious to reverse these symptoms. So, step number 1 for us. Since most healthy foods don't taste good to children when they have a palate full of sweetness, our very first step is going to be to cut out sugar. And so that's going to be any processed white sugar or even brown sugar, which is usually just white sugar with molasses added back in. So we're going to be cutting those out, and that's going to change our breakfasts. We're not going to have packaged or bagged any kind of breakfasts at all. We're going to have regular oatmeals and hash browns and eggs and kind of just like normal things with a emphasis on not being overly sweet. And we're also going to have snacks that are not in a box or in a bag. And do I expect some fallout from this? yeah, I expect over the next 4 days that we're going to experience some fits, and we're going to experience some tantrums, and you might see me pulling my hair out at the end of the day when everyone wants ice cream and we're not going to be eating ice cream. But in 4 days' time, I do expect it to be much better, and the tone of the house to be much more mellow, and not experiencing as much craziness as we've been experiencing. So check back with us in a couple of days and see what that looks like. This is the Harmon family, and this is our transition. Thanks for watching.